Hi, Dr. Jennifer Smith here. Do you struggle to provide assessments or reviews to your team? If you aren't doing formal reviews or are only doing them annually, this video is for you. Stay tuned to find out a better way to do this. Are you a woman who is a dentist or a dental specialist? You should subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and new content will come at you every single Tuesday to give you tips and tricks to help you grow your perfect practice. Annual reviews with my team were always something that was very stressful, not just for me, but for my team members. I could see the dread in their eyes, the nervousness, the little bit of anxiety every time we scheduled them and assigned their time where they got to sit down with me to have a one-on-one chat. We have completely changed the way that we do reviews with team members to get rid of that anxiety and stress that happened on both ends before these things were to happen. Let's review a few tips to make reviewing your team members easier. Number one, remove the link between reviews and pay. It was a foregone conclusion in my office that when you got your annual review, you would get a raise, most likely. And that became an issue because sometimes there were team members that I didn't think should get a raise, but I felt obligated that every time we had a review, I had to give some kind of raise to my team member. What we have done now is separated reviews from pay. And this has made it so that if someone would like a change in pay, they can come have a conversation about that with me if they would like to. But the review is simply about their performance. This change for sure has taken some of the stress off of me. Tip number two. There are good ways and bad ways to give feedback to your team member about their performance within the office. The thing I want you to avoid at all costs is what I call sandwich feedback. That means good, bad, good. It is the most common way that we tend to naturally give feedback because we don't want people to feel bad. And so we say something lovely that they're doing, and then we give them an area that they can work on, and then we end by saying something like, but you're awesome, or you're doing a great job, or keep up the good work. The hard thing with this type of feedback is that our brains remember the last thing that was said to us. So if you end with, but you're doing a great job, keep up the good work, they forget all the part in the middle there about where they could be doing better. So when you are reviewing with a team member how they are doing within the practice, yes, give them positive feedback, and yes, give them constructive feedback, but do not sandwich the feedback. Constructive feedback should be done carefully, and there will be future videos on how best to do that, but you don't want to sandwich your feedback. So remember, good, bad, good is bad. Don't do it that way. If you do performance reviews with your team, let me know down below how often you do that. Is it something you do annually? Is it something you do quarterly? Is it something you do monthly? I'm curious. Let me know. Number three, make sure you get feedback from your team member about you and their superiors and the practice in general. I think it's really, really important that you give all of your team members an opportunity to tell you where they think you are doing well or where you could be better as a leader. I often use this as an opportunity to find out where does that employee need more training or guidance or coaching. If they feel like they are struggling or that I am not giving them what they need, this is the perfect opportunity to find out. As the leader of the practice, I always want everyone in the team to feel fully supported by me. And that usually means from a training perspective, making sure that they know what they need to know and that resources are available for them to be able to get better at the things I want them to be better at. So use these assessments to get feedback on yourself or other leaders in the practice as well. They are going to review you at the same time as you are going to review them. At the beginning, I mentioned that annual reviews were not a great idea. I don't think that is frequent enough to get good feedback that you can act on for yourself, but also for your team member. I would say quarterly should be the minimum that you do reviews. They do not have to be long. You could set aside 15 minutes for an employee, and that would be enough time for your team member to get feedback from you, but also to give you feedback. Once a year is not enough to see change and to facilitate change that you want to see. So consider the timeline you're using now and see if you can make it better. I hope this video gave you some good tips and tricks for how you do your performance assessments or performance reviews with your team. Make sure you comment down below, like this video, subscribe to this channel. I can't wait to see you next time with more tools you can use to grow your perfect practice. See you next time. Bye-bye.